Y'all, I fixed to leave Andre's, and I just couldn't leave. The other girls couldn't either till we show you her yard. So we're going to do a yard tour. I'm going to start right here. Y'all look. All right, y'all, this is her sitting area. Fire pit area. She's got big, look at that tree. Big oak trees and stuff in the yard. And then, Andre, go show them your fire pit.
Behind them are the azaleas.
Okay.
And they are, I don't let anybody cut them. I want them to stay big.
Yeah, that gives you your privacy, doesn't it?
Right.
Well, come back just a bit.
Where are we going?
I want to tell them something tell them how you use that in the spring, the fire pit.
We don't. Really, we're not supposed to burn.
Oh, you're not?
No, but you can, if you're supervised, you can have a fire pit. But
a little fire pit.
That would be a bonfire.
Yeah, so you'd have to take some off of that a little bit at a time.
Take a lot of them off.
And that way you can sit around and y'all roast your little hot dogs.
Cushions for all the seats, and we sit out here and
enjoy.
Enjoy, just visit. The neighbors come over.
Yeah, and at nighttime on Easter, that'd be a good time to have
when the kids
family.
Are here. Yep.
When the family's all here.
The boys love it.
Walk over there and show us your bottle tree.
Oh.
That's a bought one, isn't it?
The tree, yeah.
Well, the actual tree.
Yes.
Okay. It's got all these little things coming out on it, and you can just put bottles of all sorts. That's a nice medicine bottle you got right there. I love that. That's so pretty.
I think I lost one in the last storm.
Let me see.
But look at this thing. It is loaded. Oh, I can't wait for you to see. In 2 weeks, if you came back.
That azalea?
Yes.
Well, I can't come back. Look at all the buds on it.
I know.
Y'all, this is something you really probably need to know, too. When you're planting azaleas, you need to have them out like Andre's got hers. If you plant them by the house for the rest of your life, you're going to be having to cut them down because they actually get so big.
Yeah.
That Pride of Mobile does.
Yeah, and that's what these are.
Pride of
They're
Mobile.
so wide.
Yes.
I mean, you can't.
I mean, that one right there is probably 10 feet wide. And then tall.
I love them.
I do too.
They're all along the line.
Let's walk up her trail.
This is the Laura Petalum. And we just let it go. We didn't cut it like a shrub. I like it.
And this has the little pink, and it hasn't opened up fully yet. And I've got 2 Laura Petalum.
Now, the one over there, when we get over there, we can show them because those are open.
Okay.
Okay.
And a lot of times you find these in like banks, but they keep them cut back so they're not as pretty.
Right.
This one's going to be really pretty in another week.
Another azalea. This is a different brand. I think that's an Encore.
Encore.
I'm not sure, but it's...
I have a George Tabor that's really pretty. It's light pink.
Yeah, and this must be a dwarf because it hasn't gotten any bigger.
That's probably a dwarf.
Then I have camellia.
All right.
Let's start over here with this white one.
Okay, let's start at the white one. And see, all this out here is just leaves. It's natural. She doesn't have any grass out here and does not want it.
No, I don't.
All right.
We don't have too many left on here. Look, they're just...
Oh, look at that, how gorgeous that is. That is so pretty. And also, Andre cut me 2 of these. I could have had more, but she cut me 2. And I'm going to take them home with me and root them because I don't have this one.
This is the better one.
Oh, that one is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that, y'all. It's so pretty. And it's got so many petals. And they're all perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I hope mine grows. I'm going to try to take care of it. And so, do you trim yours or what?
No, I don't touch them.
We want them to be big, don't we?
And then this one is...
Okay, wait, I want to see this one first while we're down here.
We got another one over
yeah,
there.
and it's so beautiful, too.
Yeah. And look, he knows he's going to be on camera. Look.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that. That is gorgeous. You gave me one of these, too.
I did.
I'm going to root them, y'all. And remember, video will be just a minute. I'm going to show them again for those who who do not know. What you do, you might have to get out a little bit, I don't know, is you break off a limb, and I hate to break it off. This is a learning thing. So You've got it, and it's about 6 inches long. You can tell, about as long as your hand, or a little longer. And you pull off all these leaves. You want the nourishment to go to the... All right, now it's time to take off that little bud. Here's where it's dangerous. Just twist it in a circular pattern real gently. I wouldn't have picked this one but
had you seen that?
You don't want to break off that little tiny, right there, look at my fingernails, right there, that little growth bud. Leave it on there.
And so there's just 2 leaves.
Mm-hmm. And then I take a butcher knife and just go down in the dirt and go sideways a little so this slides down. And then you could put some water down there in it and then take your foot and cover it in tight with that dirt so that it's really touching.
And this is where all the little roots are going to come
yes,
out.
right there and right down in here, everywhere there's a node.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll know if it rooted because it'll live.
Let me see if we can find one.
No, they all got buds on there.
No, this one doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the little growth bud. So if you picked that one, which we're not, but it'll start growing from there. But if you leave all the leaves on it, it can't do much. What's that tree? That one.
I don't know. It's wild.
Well, it may bloom.
It may. I haven't seen it bloom.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So we have some more over here.
Okay. And she's got a privacy fence all the way around hers of property.
I believe this one's just going to be pink.
But, and you know what?
It's open.
You can tell that it's a different variety because it's blooming. Hey, I see one down there at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
The first one. Oh, my goodness. That's gorgeous. Look at that, y'all. What you need to do is find somebody in your neighborhood. Find somebody in your neighborhood that's got some camellias. They'll be glad to share 1 or 2 little limbs with you. And that's going to be a good thing.
One of these. These are not, to me, as pretty, but...
They're beautiful, though. They're more frilly looking than the other. The leaf, the petal shape is different, isn't it? I've got one similar to this one, and I love it, too.
They're so pretty when they're all blooming together.
And y'all, here's the thing. When Andre bought this house, these were already planted. Now, she does yard work, but these she didn't have to. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, it is.
Okay. And I don't know what that is. Oh, that's like a holly. Or is that a...
That's a beautiful tree right there, too. See, she's got lots of trees. And that pine tree right there is absolutely huge. Look at that thing. Now, you're in Fairhope, Alabama this morning, y'all. And there's her house from this way. Oh, yeah. Let's get a picture of the azalea because this is the first one blooming. You know the name of this one? This azalea?
Nope.
It looks kind of like a George Tabor, but mine doesn't have that color. Mine's more like just a baby pink all over. That's a variegated. It's a pretty big bush.
It needs, we'll have to cut it back after it. 2 weeks after it blooms, you can cut them back.
2 weeks.
Don't cut them before that, yeah.
If you cut them before that, you cut off the blooms, don't
And
you?
if you cut it later than that, they won't bloom next year.
Okay, well, that's important to know. Ooh, here's a red one coming up, y'all.
We have 2 reds. Maybe we can find the one we did with the jar.
Let's see how it's sweating in there. I wish we'd have watered it a little bit, though. We didn't. You know, like put a cup of water down in and let it kind of get started. Yesterday, Andre cut a clipping. She dug her hole, put the azalea in it, and put a jar over it, because I told y'all that's how George did it. And you see how that condensation is on the side of the jar? Well, it's sweating in there, and that water from that's going to drip down in there and keep that wet. And here's her red ones. Oh, my goodness. How gorgeous, how gorgeous.
And there's another one. Some of these need to be, they need some TLC. That's not
that one's kind of gone. Let me look at this one, see how he's doing. Well, that's a pretty one. This one's real pretty.
Can you get it?
Yes, that's beautiful.
And then there are more azaleas.
And more trees.
More trees.
And this azalea hasn't opened yet, but y'all can see all the little buds. See all those little buds right there that's going to be full bloom around Easter time. That's why Easter's so pretty.
This is a geranium.
No, that's not a geranium.
Not a geranium, it's a
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Y'all do too, don't you?
gardenia.
Gardenia.
Gardenia. All right, Brenda, here. No, that's the...
And they're easy to root. You do it the same way as the other. You break this off right here. Take off all these leaves except the top two and put her in the dirt. Keep her watered. All right, this must be your sand area. And I don't see any leaves.
I can't get the grass to grow, so I think I'm going to put
Plants?
a little putting green over here.
Oh, gosh, that'd be good.
Yes.
You practice your golf swing.
No, putting.
Oh, putting. Okay.
We're not going to swing that.
That'll be pretty.
Here's, what did we say this was? Some kind
I
of
don't
pear.
know. I don't know the scientific name of it.
She said it was a pear, some kind of pear.
But it's wild. Andre did not plant this. It's probably natural to this area.
But it has those pretty little white flowers.
Let me zoom in,
And
y'all, where you can see a little bit. There
She
you go.
looked at her app, Demetra did, and it said to dissolve an aspirin, put it in water, and put it around the roots. And that should help because the bottom half is dying.
Well, I have one like that in my yard. I mean, right next to the woods, but it may not be the same kind, but we call it a slope. Now, any of you people out there, I see how that's dying.
Some of these are just, maybe it'll come out, I don't know.
It doesn't look promising, though, does it?
There's the lower petal.
Yes, let me zoom in on the lower petalum. All right, so it's not in full bloom yet, y'all, but it will be. And look at that. See how pretty the bloom is on that lower petalum.
All right, show this side over here.
Okay. Oh, yes, it is real full. Okay. Okay, what we got now, Andre?
This is the last one I have, the pink.
And it is frilly, very ruffly around.
The big center.
Yo, these are good to have because they really are, you don't have to care for them.
And we cut these, cut them off, and put them in a bowl of water and just let them float.
I was telling Andre she had one on the table last night, and she had a low bowl, but you can put them in a pie plate.
Yeah.
Anything that's got water.
It's flat.
Make sure the little stem. Y'all look at that tree. My word. Oh, it's growing into the pine tree. Look at that. They growing
There's
together.
a pine and an oak and whatever that one is. I guess it's another oak. But
that is huge.
that tree saves us from that pine falling during the storm. It is, I mean, that is a...
That's right, because that's a tall pine, isn't it?
That is a dangerous tree.
Okay, y'all, this is something that's in Andrea's yard, and she has no idea what it is.
Unknown. It looks like some kind of holly.
So if y'all know, I'm going to give y'all a close-up of it.
It is a holly. Look at those.
Well, has it ever had blooms? Or not?
Look.
Okay, y'all look at it. Andre needs to know, so y'all write in and tell us. It is stickery, though. It has stickers on it, like that. The leaves are. You'll be glad to know, won't you, Andre?
Yeah, it'd be nice to know. I'm sure the yard man knows. But
all right, now this, I've got some of this, too, around my aquarium.
That's a tea olive right here.
Oh, wait a minute. The tea olive. And look at its little bloom on it. A little tea olive. Okay.
Let's see if you can smell it.
I can't. I go ahead and tell you. George could, and I can't. He said, oh, that tea olive smells so good. But this iron plant right here, y'all, you can't kill it.
You can't. I've tried.
So if you have a place that nothing will grow, and you are beside yourself, plant you some iron plant. And I promise you, it will grow, it will multiply, and you'll have it on the day you die. They can put it on your casket. Because that's how healthy it is. She's got all of her chairs covered up because, y'all, it's still cool out here this
we
morning.
still have leaves falling like crazy.
She's got her little bird sanctuary right here. And she's got this up toward the front because she's got a screened-in porch that's beautiful. And she can just look out and... I hear that bird. Let's listen. That's so pretty. Okay, what's this, Andre?
Well, this came from that tree.
All right,
It's called...
Rose
called
Sharon? What is it?
Confederate rose.
Confederate rose, okay.
When it opens up in the mornings, it's white. During the day, it turns pink. And by the end of the day, it's a rose color. It's beautiful. It has huge blossoms on it. So it got so tall, my neighbors could look out and see better than I could.
Okay.
But we cut it back, and we're going to root some because everybody I know wants one.
All right, so you're saying that a limb that big, you've got it in water?
Uh-huh.
And it'll root?
Yes.
Just like that?
And then we're going to put it in the ground wherever you want it. But it gets big. Now this year we're going to try to trim it back more like that lower pedal.
Okay.
That's a lower pedal there.
Mm-hmm. That you had to trim back.
Mm-hmm. And on the very end is a... I want you to show them.
I know, I'm trying to get away from you where I can see you telling it.
I don't want you to see.
Oh, okay. So that's the lower pedalum too.
And on the other side is a jasmine, a Confederate jasmine, I think. It's the white one.
We'll go look at the vine. Come on.
And it smells so good.
Let me look in here first. Yeah,
There's
she's
water.
got her water. All right. What you got in that pot?
That's some type of gladiator that has the little gladiola.
Oh,
that
okay.
has the little orange flowers on it.
Okay.
And it gets so heavy it falls over.
Okay.
I threw one out of the pot. Look at that. You can't get rid of those.
What is that?
That's the same thing.
Oh, it is?
I just
Okay.
emptied the pot and
That's where it's coming up.
dead. Yes.
Okay.
I also have an elfinair in here. But
All right, so y'all, this Confederate jasmine, that vine right there, is an evergreen. And it stays,
spreads
yes,
all over.
and it stays, and it has a white flower that smells
oh my gosh,
wonderful.
it does.
It smells wonderful. And these have the red berries on them. Y'all know what this is because I have them at my house too.
Nandina?
Nandinas. Those are nandinas. So this is a little cubby back here that she uses to pot plants, and it's just kind of a little hideaway.
We just cleaned all this out from the dead stuff because we had about 8 inches of snow a few weeks ago.
Right. Now you got to clean
And
it all up.
everything wants to bloom now.
Okay. I like your sidewalk with these little things stuck in it.
Stones, we had a few stones in the yard.
And so Andre also has her little fish area here, like I've been telling y'all to do, and she's got goldfish in there.
Come on, babies. They think I'm going to feed them. Look, they'll come right to me.
And
you gave me
there's
the lily.
one over there. I see him hiding over there. He sees me. There he is. There he is. She had one of them to die, but also I want to tell y'all she had babies, didn't you?
Yeah. These two are the babies, wherever they are.
Well, I don't know, but I saw one over there.
He just came over here.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave me those water lilies.
From Andalusia.
Mm-hmm, there he is.
And they're coming out, too. You know, I told y'all that these water plants they look like they're dead, but they'll come back. And so they're coming back. And they'll be pretty, they're real pretty. Now, this is an airplane plant, and Andre gave me some of this. It shoots up and puts out a little baby thing and replants itself, basically, doesn't it?
It does.
And she's got that all in here, and I'm stepping on it. Let me get out.
No, you can't feel it.
And she brought me a bunch of that, and I have enjoyed that. And I'm trying to get it started.
And there's my little pepper that keeps showing up, my little pepper plant.
Yeah. Isn't it relaxing to come out here and do? It's so much fun. Okay, so we're Now we're in the screened-in porch, and this is how she sees out. Can you see what I'm doing? She can sit in her little screened-in porch and see her sitting area, her little fire pit area, and all her camellias and azaleas and her trees and the birds. And she sits out here, and she too is like me. She loves bird houses. That's hers. Yes, and then she got one over here that's really pretty. Is this a Christmas cactus? Halloween? What is that thing?
Christmas cactus.
Christmas cactus. I don't have much luck with them.
I've got another one here and one inside.
Okay. Here's her day bed, and everybody that's our age, we need one of these. We may want to come out here and take a nap. Have you ever been asleep out here?
Yes, I have.
All right, and there's another little birdhouse right there. You got something? That's a cactus started.
No.
What is that?
That isn't a fern.
That's a fern?
Uh-huh. And I thought it was dead because of the freeze, but it's starting to come back.
Well, good. I've never seen a fern like that.
Lacy fern.
Lacy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love your day bed, though. I think it's great.
Thank you, thank you.
It's wonderful. And I can see resting out here on it. Got some pretty pillows and stuff. And she could always eat out here. Just drag up a chair and fix something good. Doing our little yard tour. We've had the best time this week, haven't we?
We have. It's been wonderful.
And I know y'all enjoyed the baptism that we went to. Y'all, that church was wonderful. It was inside a tent, a permanent tent. Service was great. Then we just some of us went out to the beach to watch the man baptized. It was great. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.